reach the unreached. And I've got to do it.
It's a message for the times, a clarion call and a mandate. Apologetics versus activism.
I will introduce a subject tonight because of the importance. I'm looking at something that I believe the Church of Christ needs to be awakened to and understand there needs to be a change of attitude, and we can begin with a mentality that's adjusted to understand this. The Church of Christ needs to be awakened. I'm reviewing apologetics and understand there needs to be a change of attitude, activism. And we can begin with a mentality that's adjusted to understand this. Okay, the now church, I'm hearing what did he say? Of Christ. What did he say? Needs to be awakened. I'm reviewing apologetics and understand there needs to be a change of attitude, activism. We can begin with a mentality, Christian apologetics, that's adjusted to understand this. Okay, now I'm hearing what did he say? Of Christ. And a subject that many even pride themselves on. So I'm reviewing something huge for a lot of apologetics and understanding. Well, activism. We can begin, for your understanding, apologetics with a mentality, Christian apologetics, that's adjusted to understand this. Okay, now I'm hearing what did he say? A systematic of Christ and a subject that many even pride themselves on. So I'm reviewing something huge for a lot of apologetics and under or in defense of doctrine. Well, activism. We can just begin, for your understanding, you would find Christian apologetics with a mentality, Christian apologetics, just a subject to understand. Okay, now a subject that many even pride themselves on, and a subject that many even pride themselves on. For I'm reviewing something huge in defense, apologetics and under well in defense. We can just well you would find we can just for your understanding apologetics with a mentality, Christian apologetics just with a mentality, Christian apologetics just I'm reviewing a subject that I'm reviewing history. Somehow you will come across them. So in our world, there is a tilt of the church, and this gained more strength. It gained more strength in later years, in more recent 18th century. It gained more strength, where apologists for Jesus Christ were raised from many Christian schools in defense of the gospel. So much so that King James had the title of the defender of the faith. And in my study of the scriptures, I find that God has never really needed anybody to defend the faith. Of course, Peter tells us to be ready all the time to give a reason for believing what we believe. That's not the same thing as apologetics. I say that for a reason. The results. The results of apologetics are clear to us if we open our eyes to see. We found ourselves almost boxed to a corner where the most we can do is respond to defend. And even at that, some tell us, you don't need to say nothing. Don't even defend. There's even an argument as to whether we should defend at all. So even that right to defend is now being threatened. Now, we're not sure whether we should even defend the gospel.
Apologetics versus activism.
Are we apologists or activists? It becomes a question. Who are we? What stand should we take?